Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob with DVC Shop and thanks for joining us today. Today's show is a little bit different. It's designed with the intent of inspiring others with some ideas that they can do to best utilize a studio on your next Disney vacation. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments below, please. Let us know what you like to do to best utilize a studio. As I mentioned, we're trying to help everybody out here, so any input you have would greatly help us out. When we go on a Disney vacation, sometimes what's on our mind most is money, or as vacation members might be points. How many points are we using for our room? I like to stretch my points. As a vacation member, I like to go as many times as I can. I like to stretch them. And so most of the time that means staying in a studio. This last February when my family and I visited, we were able to do a split stay in two different studios. One at the Animal Kingdom Lodge at Kidani and also the other one over at Copper Creek. We were blown away by both of these rooms as far as the theming goes and how beautiful the resorts were. But we quickly realized that we planned some things out that didn't always work out. So let's talk about the first thing we did to best utilize our studios. In a studio, you don't get the kitchen, like the 1 bedroom and the 2 bedrooms and so on. You don't get those. So what do? Well, my advice to that is plan accordingly. Yes, you're trying to save money or you wouldn't be in a studio, am I right? So plan accordingly. Bring food that can be cooked with a microwave and with a toaster and that can be kept in a fridge. We did this for both of our weeks there in Disney World, and we were actually kind of surprised at how much we could get done with a microwave and a toaster. We had, all the fixings for cereal. We had all the fixings for toast. We got some frozen sandwiches, some of those breakfast corn dog type deals. When we go, we don't spend much time in the studio, but we do like to have breakfast there because that's the one meal that we can have as everybody's getting ready for the day, and we can actually save a lot of money by doing so. So we usually plan ahead and we'll use Instacart or another grocery service to bring food to us. It's easy, it's convenient, so having it all there, that's the first thing. I would say just plan according with your meals, get all the food that you would need to cook in the studio. If you're like my family, you're probably trying to get out the door and go to the parks anyways, so having this wonderful, beautiful breakfast isn't always at the top of the list. Now don't get me wrong, we do like to have at least one breakfast, preferably a character breakfast while we're there at the parks, but for the most part, most days we like to eat breakfast right in our hotel room as we're getting ready to go. The next tip that I like to throw out there, it might seem a little silly to some, or maybe even over the top to some, but we like to plan out our bathroom time. So this is a conversation that takes place between Emily and myself, and basically it happens the night before. Emily might say, Robert, why don't you in the morning, you go ahead and take the shower first, I'll get this kid ready, and when you come out we'll switch, I'll get ready, and you take this kid, and it kind of works like that. And by planning that out, it works a little smoothly because in a lot of those studios, there's only one bathroom, there's only one sink. So having the ability to switch it up and make that plan and be able to work a little bit more smoothly, that kind of helps. In some of the 1 bedrooms and the 2 bedrooms, you have multiple bathrooms, and so you may not need to do this, but as far as a studio goes, that 1 bathroom is kind of key. So make sure you plan out who's going to be doing what at what time. The last tip I would like to say is pretty simple, and honestly, it's just don't stay in your studio too much. It sounds weird, it's your room, but again, we're in these studios more than likely to save some money or save some points. At least for me, I don't feel guilty when I spend most of my day out in the parks. Now, as soon as you venture up to that 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom category, you kind of feel like I should spend more time in those rooms, but I never get that with a studio. So that's my tip, is really just go out and explore the resort, explore the parks. Just get out of the studio. It's cramped in there anyways. It's a place to sleep, let's face it. So what do you guys think? What are your tips to utilize those studios the best? What do you like to do? Do you like to do some of the things that we do, or do you have something of your own that you'd like to share with us? We would love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. It really does help us out. If you would like to see more of my family's adventures, head over to YouTube. In the search bar there, type in The Campbell Chronicles. There we talk about all things family, travel, and Disney. If you value those, this channel is for you, and we'd greatly appreciate your subscription there. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you real soon.